Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. It is 2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this 24th day of February 2021. Happy Wednesday. Continuing on here, I think we've got some good setups for our cryptocurrencies. I moved Zcash off of our list because I want to look at Binance Coin real quick. So Binance Coin, we have a head and shoulders pattern on our point and figure chart, which is great because that brings us right up against this uptrend angle, and really this is nothing more than a bear flag currently. So this is the $2 3-box reversal chart. So what we're looking for here, I like the early entry on the short here. I think it's a low risk trade setup where we would be looking at a sell stop at 248. And probably be looking at a profit target, going off of this, probably just down at 206. All right, and that is February 24th. So that's on Binance Coin. Polkadot, I like the short over here as well. Very similar setup that we look at Binance Coin. Looking at 33 even as the sell stop entry. And for this one we have, let's see what's the range here, 125 and is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, this is right. 325. So that's 12, 13. 13 times 0.25 times 3. Oops. Negative. So that's 33 even. 23, 25. That's a ways down, but I mean, when cryptos are in corrections, they can get there pretty easily. So that's on Polkadot. Then we have Ethereum. Ethereum, I think, is a nice looking entry over here too. 1590. And we'd be looking at 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, let's just see that. The range there is 90, so it's 9 times 10 is 90 times there's $270. So that would bring us down to 720. I'm sorry, that's not right. We do 1590. I probably wouldn't go past 1460 or 1450 for the profit target. And that's on Ethereum. And then Cardano, or Litecoin rather. Litecoin's got a nice short setup as well. A lot of these, we're getting these, I think they could break out higher, but I mean, I still think we should look at the corrective side of the market here. Text box, we are going to look at that short at 177. And we have a range of 10, that's 10 to $30. So we'd be looking at 47. That also is a ways down there. That's a 147 Feb 24. Cardano is the only one that I see looking like it's going to do something different because it's got a very clear bull flag compared to the rest of this market that is very much in a bear flagging mode. Even Bitcoin. I mean, Cardano looks like it wants to move higher. Cardano looks like it wants to continue the move higher because it's got a lot of fundamentals and a lot of technicals, and it's got a lot of pent up demand. And I mean, it just crossed back over Polkadot's market value, or market cap. So I mean, this is a tough one. I like it. I mean, here's the deal. I'm not going to take this trade. I'll take all the others. I'm not going to take this trade on Cardano. I would like to. I don't have capital to do that. I mean, I do. I'm electing not to. Because I dollar cost average in with Cardano every month. Damn, it is a nice setup though. I mean, if you were going to go long on it, you'd want to look at 108 would be your entry. Let's look at the relative rotation graph. I think I've got to. Let's check out the RRG for cryptos. Oops. And see what those are telling us, because we'll get a better idea of what Cardano could be doing. Okay, so Cardano's over here. So this is a relative rotation graph. I wrote about this in my Forex or crypto article yesterday. But we see there's 4 quadrants, and you might not even be able to read the letters on these, but starting from the top left and going clockwise, so the light blue quadrant, that's called improving, and then the top right, the green, that is leading, the bottom right, the yellow, is weakening, and the bottom left in the red is lagging. And basically, I think Matthew Verdau is the guy who I remember hearing explain this. He's the CEO of the software here, Optima, and I think the way that he described it was try to view this as a car race, or as a race, or I guess as any race, like we'll just say like a NASCAR or a Indy 500 or something. If you are in the leading category, that means that you are like in first or second place, you are ahead of the pack, you are definitely the leader, and you are setting the pace. Weakening means that you are slowing down. You've popped a flat, or you've just you ran out of gas, and everybody else is starting to pass you by, and you're just you're no longer in front. You're kind of getting pushed to the back. Lagging is you are dead last. You have spun out. You need to go to the pit to get new tires or whatever. And I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to racing cars, by the way. But this is where you are at with lagging. So you're dead last. And then improving means that you are starting to pass everybody. You're starting to pass everybody in the middle, and you're starting to gain on everyone, and you're starting to get into like 4th and 5th place, and 5th and 4th place before you go back into the lead again. So that's how you interpret these. Now, things generally kind of go from quadrant to quadrant. So you'll go from from leading to weakening to lagging to improving and so forth. But not always. It's not uncommon at all to see something go from leading into weakening and then go right back into leading again. So keep that in mind. And then the distance. So this is a relative rotation graph it's like a separate index weighed against a comparison of something. So in this case, all of these cryptocurrencies, they're weighted against Bitcoin, BTC USD. And the closer something is to the center, the more correlated it is to your comparison index. So Litecoin is the closest to the middle, meaning that Litecoin is going to follow Bitcoin more closely than everything else on this chart. That also means that there's not a lot of great trading opportunities with Litecoin. when you zoom out and you start to see things like crypto.com, Golem, OX, Algorand, Aave, Cardano, and I think this is Bancor, is that right? PNT's Bank, yeah, Bancor. As you see things out here, they are way outside of bounds. I mean, they are doing things that are way off of the rest of the market, meaning like crypto.com, where it's at in the leading category, it is outperforming everything by huge margins. For right now, it is. So is Bancor. But then when you look down here, what do you see? You see Aave and SNX. These two and Ripple and some others. I mean, these guys are all severely lagging the market. There's one guy here though that looks a little different. Cardano and Neo to some degree, but Cardano has fallen into the weakening category, but it is pointing up again. I mean, it looks like it wants to drive back up north into the leading category, while DOT, these two, Cardano and DOT, have been kind of swapping back and forth market cap positions. So Cardano is, out of all the rest of these cryptocurrencies, is the only one that is currently facing directly back towards the leading category. So watch out for that. Pay attention to that. And that's the reason why, if we go back to the, I'm not going to go back to it, but that's the only reason why I'd be looking long on Cardano as opposed to the short side of it. So anyways, that does it for me, folks. We're all just here at cryptocurrencies, Exchange Rates UK TV. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.